Hello and welcome back to another episode, another session with me, Pamela Clark, and my husband, Kerry Clark.
Greetings, friends.
We are so glad to see y'all again and have you here with us. We are continuing our conversation around our life growth area number 2, our work, unconventional work habits.
Yes.
Today's topic is really going to focus around the narrow road. You want to tell us a little bit about the narrow road, Kerry?
Yes, the narrow road, not to be confused with the wide road.
Of course not.
Correct, exactly. And the reason we chose such an interesting title is because to qualify or to take on the characteristics of having work habits, business ethics, and career building, unlike anyone else, that path is not wide. See, a wide road represents the path most people, 51% or more and greater, would take. That's the easy path. Like John Maxwell says, everything worthwhile is uphill, not downhill. You know, it's upstream, like Jim Rohn would say, it's upstream,
So
not
you're
downstream.
saying everything worthwhile takes us through a narrow path.
Exactly.
Which means a little bit of work, right? A little bit more work than the wide path that everyone's traveling.
That's correct. And since we're talking about work, we're going to do work. So if you're going to do work, do it well.
Okay.
Make it stand out. Go take the narrow path, the narrow road.
All right. It reminds me, I think, of a, I can't remember to go here.
Please.
There's a scripture, right?
Okay.
About
There is a scripture that deals with the narrow road.
Yeah, it does.
And it has the same context, you know. The path that we take, because we're trendsetters or we're setting the course, trailblazers, is usually what people refer to is people who chart the course and not following everyone else's lead. See, normal people tend to, travel together and the path is already clear. Why go that way when there's another path that you can chart for yourself that sets the course and difference?
Before you get too far
into
what we're going to talk about, let's take a second.
All right.
Allow our viewers to enjoy and join in on our podcast on the session that's coming. And then we'll meet them back on the other side because you were about to really go down the narrow path and tell everything that's going on.
Exactly.
So we'll see y'all back here on the other side, okay?
We're still in life growth area number 2, talking about our work. And today I want to speak to you about the road that you're on. Did you know you're heading in the same direction to have the same outcome as everyone else in your league? Have you ever given thought to where you are, where you're going, is the same as the folks that you hang around? The folks that influence you? The people that give you insight? In fact, you're going more in the direction of those that you like to hang around because those are the people you're going to spend more time with. Where they're going, you're going. Where they're not going, you are not going. Now that's an interesting thought. So where they have not been, you will not be going. So what you have to do is think about how you can grow in this area. I like to think of it like this. If I have a close group of friends, let's say I have 5, every year I'm seeking to add someone to that group or remove someone from that group or, in essence, change groups. I'm always looking for someone who is going somewhere I have not been. And so that's my goal. Now, does it always play out as well as I want it to? No, because relationships are tough. It's tough to build them, it's tough to change them, and it's tough to remove them. And so you have to be diligent. This has to be a strategy, a way of life. It has to be one of your work goals. And when it relates to how you want to grow, you have to grow in this area. That's why we call it life's growth area number 2, our work. How can we impact our work to give us the results that we're looking for? Now, the reason you're on the same path as those that are around you, it's simple. The reason is so very simple. It's normal. Life, society is designed to go that way. You go in the normal direction, the normal course of things. If you want to be different, you have to do different. It's going to be, as John Maxwell say, it's uphill all the way. You see, in society, they want you to coast downhill. You want everything to be easy to get, quick. We call this the microwave generation, meaning you want everything fast. You stick it in the microwave, it comes out in seconds, and it's done. Well, that's not how being extraordinary, uncommon, no longer common works. Normal works that way. When you microwave your career, when you microwave your goals, when you microwave your plans, when you want it quick and easy, all that simply means is you're normal and you're headed in a normal path. Listen to this. We want a different outcome. Life stories we've heard from others. Listen, we want a different outcome than what we've heard come out of the mouths of others. When our friends talk about what they're going through, when we hear what other people have gone through and what they're doing and the challenges that they have, we don't want that outcome. But here it is. We fail to do anything different. We fail to do anything differently than what they have done. That means the outcome that they have ultimately becomes the outcome that we have. Yet we, for some reason, think it's going to come out different. If you would be tested for insanity, you would qualify by making those types of comments. If you think something extraordinary is going to happen to you by doing something normal, you're wrong. Nothing extraordinary or that exceeds normal comes out of doing things that are normal. You're going to have to rearrange something. You're going to have to apply a little extra. You're going to have to get up a little earlier. You're going to have to study a little longer. You're going to have to sit down and write. You're going to have to do something that ordinary people just will not do. That's why the road to greatness is narrow.
Hey everybody, welcome back to this side of that episode titled The Narrow Road. We sure do hope y'all enjoyed taking a little bit of a deeper dive into our life growth area number 2, unconventional work habits and work ethics. And we hope that there was something from that episode that you're able to take away and apply to the things that you do every day in setting that unconventional, uncommon path for yourself. Kerry, do you have any closing remarks? Now, mind you, you've shared a lot already, so I'm just going to give you a chance to add anything extra that you might want to leave our dear friends with.
Yes, I'm glad you're giving me this opportunity. The thing that I would like to close with is this. The purpose of the narrow road is so that people can have a clear distinction about what direction their life should be headed in the subject matter of work habits, business ethics, and career building. Now, if we do that, that means you have a clear path. Go ahead and have a plan for where you want to be in life in those areas so that you place yourself on a road that's narrow so that you can reach the destination that you intend to reach.
You know, one of the things that I took away from what you just said actually is that it all starts with a plan.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I think that's the hardest part, is really sitting down and charting out the plan, right? Mm-hmm. So I say that to say I think we've got something that can probably help our viewers with that, and that's our family plan binder, right?
Yes. Our family plan binder is a tool that we offer that you can get on our website. You'll see the link on the screen. But what it does is helps you to just ask the questions that need to ask in certain areas of your life so that you can begin formulating a written plan for you individually or your family, like we do it as a family. You can draft the plan. Just ask questions that you just answer. And like she said, planning can be tough, but we kind of simplify it. And when you plan, you just want to ask this simple question: what is it that I really want?
Think about your end goal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Always keep your end goal in mind. And I think one of the things too that you have to remember is sometimes you have to tweak it.
Yes.
Right? Circumstances change, the environments change, just things come into play, but sometimes you have to tweak it. So don't get discouraged thinking that you're not following the plan because you have to tweak it.
That's right.
But anyway, follow that link. Go take a look at our family plan binder that we have out there. Certainly hope that there's some resources that will help you as you start down this path of being uncommon in all that you do. We're going to close it out here. Don't forget, when ordinary is no longer enough, there is we have a book that's also available. Just a real short book that kind of reminds you of some of the things that you hear Kerry talk about in our podcast. So feel free to visit the website as well, and you'll see that there. That way, get that book. You can highlight it, make your own notes, add to it as you need to. And we sure do hope that you guys are finding value in what we're sharing. Have a great day, regardless of where you are, and we will see you next time.
Thank you so much for joining us.
And visit our website, KerryAClark.com. You can find all of the links there and all of the resources that we have available as well. We'll see you soon.
All right, that's that intro. Outro in 5, 4.
Is it outro or outro?
I beg your pardon.
Is it outro or outro?
Outro.
Outro, A-L-T-R-O,
No, not
or
A-L. No.
out.
Out. It's going
Outro.
out. This is leading out.
O-U-T-R-O.
This is leading
Outro.
out. Now, I don't know that for certain, but this is the outgoing message only.
So
It's the lead out.
how do you pronounce it?
Outro.
That's what's confusing me. You say it with an L.
O-U-T.
Yeah.
Yes, because
Outro.
I'm
Okay.
Southern, so I may
Sounds
pronounce things a little
You
differently,
say it
but the
like-
spelling on her notes says out. O-U-T.
Say it like it.
Oh,
like outro.
outro.
Okay, got it.
Not alto like in the choir singing, but outro meaning the lead out, the processional that leads outward.
Okay.
Okay. Outro in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey y'all, welcome back to this side of things. We certainly hope you enjoyed that episode of The Narrow Path, Life Growth. Narrow Road. Never mind.
All right. Outro, not to be confused with alto, in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey everybody, thanks for hanging in there with us and welcome back on the other side of the narrow road. We sure do hope that you
What? We hope you today we do what now? You want them to do what? All right. S2E5 narrow road outro in 5, 4, 3, 2.